Hi guys, welcome back to more episodes of The X-Files. We're starting to get close towards the end of the season. This is episode 20 of season 4. That last episode was kind of our first proper time travel episode, mixed with a one possible future. Whether it actually revisits that of any kind because of what changed, I don't know. But in the end, the person who actually was meant to be the one who invented the cryo-freezing and the time travel was the girl, and she still continued with her research at the end. So I don't know, we may come back to it, we may not, but it was a thoroughly enjoyable episode trying to work it out. Okay, let's just move straight on. This is episode 20.
Ma'am, I'll need your full name and social security number.
Amanda Nelligan, 545020809.
And your insurance carrier?
Atlantic Mutual.
Great. Is he from out of state?
Another planet.
What?
That'll do it.
Not going to be green, is it? Oh shit.
What? The doctor said that my baby, she's gonna be fine. She's really healthy. I guess you could just sort of say I'm a single mom now.
When you were admitted,
yeah.
you said that the baby's father was from another planet.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that exactly?
Well, you know that he's not from this planet.
Like that's just a
Were you
normal
abducted?
sentence. Oh, I'm sorry,
Well,
I
Luke
misinterpreted.
Skywalker, he's what's known as a Jedi Knight.
Oh dear God.
Do you have
Case
a
closed.
lightsaber?
No, he didn't bring it.
He didn't
He
bring
sang a
it.
song for me though. Dun 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 dun.
How many times have you seen Star Wars, Amanda?
Quite a few.
368.
Well, he may have been putting his lightsaber about a bit. So there's quite a possibility that they're all to do with him. I don't even know what to say to this.
But I think there's more going on here than Luke Skywalker and his lightsaber.
I think you're right, Mulder.
Okay.
We'll blood test all the husbands, hopefully by this afternoon, just to double check.
Good.
They'll be none too happy.
Each of these 5 children, born to 5 different women, all share the same father.
Yeah?
I should have thought of it sooner. This kind of appendant birth defect is often passed on within a family.
This dude's been putting it about a bit. How has he managed to get another 5 women pregnant, including mothers that are, women that are married? Is he just like really good looking or something, or convincing, or has he been drugging them, or what?
So you're thinking that the doctor might have something to do with it?
Could be.
So much for not putting all your eggs in one basket.
Now, folks, we're gonna figure this out here. I promise. Look, everybody, just relax.
This is the
Don't you
doctor.
tell me to relax. What the hell happened to my sperm?
Yeah, mine too.
Great. Arrest this son of a bitch.
Yeah, arrest this guy.
Not quite that easy.
Nobody's going to be arrested.
Yeah, we're just here to find out what's going on.
It was a sperm motility issue. The intrauterine process that I used has about a 40% chance of success. I was surprised. It seemed to work all 4 times.
Oh.
Agent with the Federal Bureau of Investigation, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Kind of a bit of a giveaway.
Yeah, okay.
And he's gone.
Scully, check it out.
Bingo. Or maybe he's just another baby. There is another possibility here. What if this has happened before in this town, years gone by, and he's also the product baby of someone who did all this? I don't know, what's that guy, for 35, 40? Maybe it's happened before. Doesn't necessarily mean he's the culprit, does it?
Like, how'd you do it?
Yeah.
What do you mean, how'd I do it?
You're the father of 5 children, Mr. Van Blunt. Is that not news to you? Do you have any insight into
We
how
have a lot
5
of
women
alimony
came
to
to be
pay.
inseminated with your sperm?
I'm not saying anything one way or another. I'm just saying, hypothetically, if some women wanted to have kids, their husbands weren't capable,
Yeah.
and everybody was happy and nobody got hurt, well, hypothetically, where's the crime?
Hypothetically, the crime would be, if that's what you're saying you've done, that means none of these women recall having sex with you, because why would they? Which means you've probably drugged them, or you've done something that's not exactly legal, there's the harm.
On behalf of all the women in the world, I seriously doubt this has anything to do with consensual sex.
Correct.
Yeah, but when and where would he have had the opportunity to slip it to them?
Well, he identified these women through his janitorial job at the medical park.
Martinsburg,
Why are you being weird?
25401.
What the hell?
What the fuck? He's a Terminator. I know, he's done it. There it is. Bingo. Case solved. The end. No, I'm joking. He can change, I don't know how, but he can change his appearance. He has just posed. He has learned all these women can't get pregnant and have had to go and try and get artificially inseminated. And he thinks he's doing them a favour by posing and changing his appearance to be their husbands and then having sex with them that night, maybe on a night when their husband's away or has said they've come home from work early and have got a bit of jiggy on. And that's how they've ended up all these kids and why they have no memory of being with anyone other than their husband. Ta-da!
Are you sure you don't remember what happened last night?
A guy cold-cocked me. If you want to hear it.
Van Blunt somehow physically transformed into his captor, then walked out the door, leaving no one the wiser.
Scully, should we be picking out China patterns or what?
Two men, roughly the same build, the same coloring. The addition of the uniform goes a long way to explain how someone can mistake one man for another.
Oh, yes. With the woman that's single, he would have appeared as Luke Skywalker, wouldn't he? Because she didn't have anyone. But this theory stands up.
Yeah, that's me.
We're looking for your son, Eddie Jr.
Eddie? What did that moron do now?
Oh.
Yes, he attacked a sheriff's deputy during his escape from custody.
Haven't seen him for the last 2 days.
Is it?
You're the monkey man. You were the monkey man, so you're from an older generation who probably went travelling with circuses. You've probably still got your tail, and it's been genetically passed on to your son. Right.
Kept bugging me, until I finally let him do it. There you go. I told him it was a mistake. I said, son, you ain't much to look at. We used to have this condition down in the South called pellagra.
Excuse me, sir. How did you know my name was Mulder?
She told me it was.
No, she didn't.
No, actually, I didn't.
Oh, come on.
Pretty
You
smart
can't
for an
give
old
a
guy, huh?
description.
Eddie Jr., not Senior.
Well, whichever one he is, wouldn't you say he's a man with a secret?
What happened to the clothes you were wearing this morning?
Ah.
I'll explain later. Just give me a little privacy, okay? Babu?
Oh, fuck. You busted.
You were just here.
Yeah, that's creepy.
You went into the bathroom.
What?
Very clever.
It's all clear.
What killed him is one of two things I haven't figured out yet.
What's the other thing?
That would be this. Striated muscle tissue.
What's unusual about that?
In and of itself, nothing. Where I found it, however,
Where did you find it?
everywhere. His entire body. In other words, there are 654 muscles in the human body, and this man essentially has 655.
Broke
Could
his
that
tail
somehow
off.
be related to his,
You got me, Mulder. Maybe none. It appears to be atrophied.
a like father, like son kind of a thing?
What do you mean?
Could Eddie Jr. have the same anomalous muscular structure as his dad here?
Isn't it much more likely, Mulder, that this man simply has an identical twin?
No. He's balanced
Check
it.
that out.
Where are you going?
Something about Van Blunt's MO confuses me. His victims were 4 married women who wanted to get pregnant.
And one single woman who didn't.
I was trying to keep a straight face in there.
Turns out they're just keeping me here because they think I'm sort of crazy.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I'm safe to be around my baby.
Yeah, I get that.
Free cable.
Oh, yes. Who? That's Eddie Van Blunt.
Didn't you?
Oh, we went out all through high school.
There you go. I've managed to piece this together, haven't I? The reason why this one's pregnant is because this is the woman he's actually fallen for. He's gone through high school dating her. She's obviously dumped him at some point. She sees him as a loser. And he's got this one pregnant on purpose.
Specifically made him a loser.
I don't know. Everything. He had like 1 million annoying personal habits.
He must have had some good qualities.
Well, yeah, sure, everybody's got a few. Yeah, we had some good times.
I wanted to congratulate you on this blessed event.
This isn't Mulder, is it? Oh man, I actually feel really sad for him. I know I probably shouldn't, but this is him, isn't it?
No, seriously though, why do you want to know about Eddie?
What about Eddie?
Why were you asking me all these
Didn't give her a
questions
rose.
about him?
Mulder.
Agent Mulder, this is Fred Neiman. Is it okay for us to get into our bathroom now?
Excuse me, sir?
Well, I was hoping we could get into our bathroom sometime this evening.
You're still waiting?
We're gonna come by and dust it for fingerprints, but that was about 4 hours ago.
I'm sorry, Mr. Neiman. I'm gonna have to call you back.
Yeah, I've known what the hell you're talking about.
I was just here. Where did I go?
Do you think we look like criminals to you?
Look,
Exactly. What the hell was on your
I said
mind?
I was
What's
sorry.
going
Am I done here?
Yeah.
Do you have a lead on it?
No, but local authorities are already on the warpath for going after one of their own. I'll catch them eventually.
So the son wasn't a murderer,
Oh, no, not at all.
but he was a rapist.
I entered him into the National Sex Offenders Database.
Yeah,
The West
in
Virginia
effect.
State Police have a photo and a description, and they will
Not
coordinate
that
with
that's
local
any
authorities.
use.
Well, seeing as how it's Friday, I was...
This is the one thing you can pose as someone else, but if you are around anyone for a substantial amount of time who knows you well, like Scully knows Mulder, you're going to give it away with how you act, how you walk, the activities that you do, the things that you suggest, your whole demeanor, the way you converse with them. She's going to know there's something up. This is so bizarre. What do you do now? Apart from fall off your chair. Biggest problem is you've got an FBI badge and a gun.
FBI.
That you can't even spell. It's upside down. Yeah. He's gonna get busted here. He has to.
Scully? Is this a bad time?
No? You know, everyone at the lab found Mr. Van Blunt pretty fascinating.
The easiest way he's gonna get caught out here is he seems to have this in his head because of his ability, what he's able to do, that he can seduce any woman, which, given the right circumstances, you kind of can. But if you think you're gonna, if he tries to make a move on Scully here, he's blown.
So seriously, Mulder, what's going on?
Yeah.
You okay?
You ever wish that you could go back and do it all differently?
Do you?
Shows she actually might be open to it, doesn't it? Oh my god. Thank you. Bollocks. Oh!
What's with the hat?
My court-appointed therapist makes me wear it. Plus, they keep me on some kind of muscle relaxant, so I can't make faces the way I used to.
God.
Did you tell him to do that?
That was just surreal. And that's left a conversation I think these two need to have.
You're not a loser.
Yeah,
What
I'm no Eddie Van Blunt either. Am I?
I don't know what that's done to their relationship, even if it's temporary. That was a really bizarre episode. Like I said, you could see we're not 2 minutes into that episode when then that woman's like, yeah, it was Luke Skywalker and the fathers and from another planet. I was like, it's going to be one of those crazy, wild episodes where you don't know what the hell's going on and why, and a bit tongue-in-cheek, which it was. But I've already gone through all the motions and all the different scenarios as to what you could do with that power, which he was choosing not to do. Because he's felt his whole life he's been a loser, the only thing that he's focusing on is, because he has no self-esteem, is trying to just bed women. But in me saying that, then, he's like, you should get a life, live a life. I know I would in your position. You're like, but you haven't. You're just stuck to doing the one thing. Anyway, putting that to one side, I was wondering, because we were almost at the end of the episode for a minute there, whether this was going to drag into another episode and then get found out, because he literally, you're not an investigator, you're a janitor. It's going to knack you the minute you go onto another case, but thankfully they kept it contained within the episode. But it's the compromising position as he kicked the door in, seeing what the possibilities are and the feasibility of were he to venture down that avenue with Scully. Because we saw a little bit more than he did, but as he walked in, he saw what would happen, just a snapshot there, were he to try. Because I know there was always this big thing with the X-Files in the 90s. Will they? Won't they? I know there was. And they're feeding into it on occasion. But it was a thoroughly enjoyable episode. And is it an X-File? I don't know. I always try to work out whether things would be classed as proper X-Files. And that's just a genetic anomaly. But that in itself could be classed as an X-File. But not the tail bit. I think it was the muscle thing of what he was able to do and how many things that would open up to a person to be able to do with that kind of ability. But there you go. That was enjoyable. I think the best thing for the two of them there, the fact that Scully opened up and got caught almost taking it to allowing the next stage and then getting caught, and Mulder seeing what would happen were that him doing that. I think it might be best if they just forget that didn't happen, okay? Right, I will be back with episode 21 in a few days, 2 episodes a week, as you know by now. If you want to watch this in full length, just check the link in the description. You can hop on over to Patreon, and if you've not already subscribed, I would appreciate it if you give the video a thumbs up, hit the button. I will see you for episode 21 next. Take care.